Good morning. This is Wayne County Now for Monday, June 3rd, 2023. I'm Dustin Fuller reporting for the latest local news, weather, and sports anytime. Visit us at our website at mywaynecountynow.com. Time now to see what's cooking in the news for this morning. A couple meetings are on tap for this evening. The FCHS board will hold a special meeting beginning at 6 in the study hall at the high school. On the agenda, they will hear about CD rates from area banks, and then the board will enter an executive session to talk personnel and collective bargaining. Following that, the board will go back to open session with nothing else on the agenda as of now. Wayne City Village Board is set to meet at 7 this evening in Village Hall. Under old business, items include the old hotel, rebidding of the Mary Neff property, road work repair, building repairs, and employee insurance for the upcoming year. Under new business, the board will consider a donation request for the Wayne City Ruritan Club for Bean Days. The board will then enter a closed session, and upon return, the board is set to take up a vote on the release of executive session minutes and destruction of audio and video from closed session minutes. The FCHS scholarship team, the FCHS Scholastic Bowl team went 4-2 Washington, D.C. in the National Academic Championship and has advanced on to the national finals. That'll take place June 15th and 16th. Team members that participated in the tournament include Gabriel Barbary, Chase Klein, Maverick Lyons, Jacob McGuire, and Jake Walker. Congratulations to those gentlemen. The Kids in Motion Day Camp is a day camp that's ran at New Beginnings Church in Fairfield. Group offers childcare while parents are working. One thing that they have recently announced is that they are in need of some items for the summer. Items that they list they are in need of on the flyer include snacks, cereal, drinks such as Kool-Aid, Capri Sun, water and drink bottles, as well as paper towels, sandwiches, and or snack bags. They're also in need of 8-ounce styrofoam cups, paper napkins, and 4 13 and 33-gallon trash bags. If you're able to donate, you can call or text 618-599-7752. Plans are set for the 87th annual meeting of the Wayne White County Electric Cooperative. That meeting is set for the gymnasium at Wayne City High School on Friday night. Registration of the serving of a pork chop dinner is set for 5 p.m. Information booths will be set up in the West Gymnasium, while entertainment by Prairie Band will be in the East Gym beginning at 6:20 p.m. The business meeting will take place at 7. Following the dinner and entertainment, as in the past, there will be a variety of door prizes given away throughout a random draw process of present members, and giveaway items will be handed out to the first 300 membership members that stop by the Wayne White Electric table. 3 board of directors will be elected during the meeting. There are seats that are currently held by Larry Hasselton, Brian Williams, and Richard Rubenacker, each race uncontested. The Wayne White Co-op will also recognize Jaden Schwarloose from Edwards County as a statewide winner of a $2,000 scholarship, as well as the 10 winners of the $500 scholarship that the Wayne White Electric Cooperative gave away for the 3rd consecutive year. Spring turkey harvest numbers are in from the Illinois Department of Natural Resources, and Wayne County saw a jump compared to last spring. This spring, hunters in Wayne County sacked 371 birds compared to 297 last year. Checking surrounding counties, White County saw 220 birds hunted down compared to 165 last year, 336 in Hamilton County compared to 270 last year, 435 in Marion County compared to 339, 143 compared to 126 in Richland County, 180 turkeys hunted down in Lawrence County compared to 156, 95 compared to 79 in Edwards County, and 295 turkeys taken down compared to 270 in Clay County last year. Numbers were down in Jefferson and Wabash counties overall. The top county in the state was Joe Daviess County, where statewide the state saw 17,208 birds hunted and killed compared to 16,123 last year. That's been a look at news. We'll take a look at weather coming up in just a few moments. We also have a look at obituaries, community calendar notes, and much more. This is Wayne County Now.
At one step ahead in HME in Fairfield, the customer's health and comfort is their top priority. They carry a full line of home medical equipment, plus respiratory care items, diabetic footwear, and supplies that you need. And they make it easy with the ability to drop ship directly to your home. Plus, there's the added convenience of a local office at 1010 West Main in Fairfield with a friendly staff and an easy-to-use app. Now offering Dexcom and Freestyle Libre continuous glucose monitors. That's one step ahead in HME in Fairfield. When you need concrete or masonry work, NewGen Concrete is your go-to in Wayne County and the surrounding area. They can help you finish that concrete project with anything from flat work, stairs and stem walls to decorative stamping and masonry resurfacing. NewGen Concrete, set in stone on Williamson Drive in Fairfield. Call 618-516-5002 or email them at newgenconcretellc@yahoo.com to get on the schedule today.
Time now to take a look at the weather forecast. As yesterday we saw a little bit of rain, not too terribly much, but today I think we have some increasing chances later this evening. We're expecting a very nice day today, mostly sunny in fact. Be a good day to take a dip over at the Fairfield City Pool over at Leo French Park. Expecting a high today, 87, mostly sunny skies. Winds will be very light out of the southeast, 5 to 10 this morning. For tonight, though, we do see a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms in the forecast tonight. It'll be very late, mainly after 2 a.m. or so. Mostly cloudy skies. 67 will be the low. 50-50 shot at showers and storms for Tuesday as the active weather pattern moves back. Mostly cloudy skies, 82 the high. Showers, thunderstorms for Tuesday evening. Then showers, thunderstorms late, a low of 69. Wednesday, showers, thunderstorms possible, mainly in the afternoon, otherwise partly sunny, high of 84. Sunshine Thursday returns, high of 83. Sunshine Friday, high near 80. And then showers, thunderstorms return for Saturday and Sunday in the weather forecast. We'll take a look at area obituaries coming up in just a few moments. This is Wayne County Now.
The loss of a loved one can leave you with a lot of unanswered questions, feelings of stress and anxiety, and grief. The experienced funeral directors at Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield can help guide you through all aspects of the funeral process to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Call them at 618-842-6006. The Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home, 106 Northeast 4th Street in Fairfield, serving the Wayne County area with compassion, dignity, and respect.
If you're looking for supplies for memorial decorations or a memorial piece, look no further than Everlasting Florals, formerly Leg Manufacturing, at 900 West Delaware in Fairfield. Owners Chad and Melissa Musgrave offer a full line of wholesale and retail floral supplies, silk flowers for every season, and even manufacture a variety of items in-house, from wire and aluminum saddles to cemetery can holders, shepherd's hooks, and flag holders. Everlasting Florals, making the world more colorful, one stem at a time. Local and area obituaries on Wayne County Now, presented by Everlasting Florals, 900 West Delaware Street in Fairfield, and by the Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home, 106 Northeast 4th Street in Fairfield. Reminder, local and area obituaries can be viewed anytime at our website, mywaynecountynow.com. 54-year-old Tracy Jo Sisney of Fairfield passed away at 8:48 a.m. on Wednesday in Fairfield. She was born October 11th of 1969 to John Sisney and Kay Shaper. Survivors include her daughter Emily West of Jeff, a grandchild Rylan Gammon, and a sister Gina Encrepia. She was also preceded in death by her parents. A public visitation will be from 5 until 7 Wednesday evening at Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield. Following the visitation, Tracy's body will be cremated and no burial will be held. Memorial donations may be made to Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home to help with funeral expenses. 75-year-old Charles Phil Helm of Fairfield passed away on Thursday at Aperion Care in Fairfield. He was born in Centralia, Illinois, February 1st of 1949 to Merville and Helen Thompson Helm. On July 3rd of 1971, He married Brenda Smith. They were about to celebrate 53 years of marriage together. Phil graduated from Salem High School in 1968 and then enrolled in the American Academy of Art in Chicago. He then completed his associate's degree in commercial art at SIU Carbondale in 1971. Phil was a long-time employee of Kincaid's Hardware and then was employed for the city of Fairfield prior to his retirement in 2011. He served in the U.S. Army Reserves in South Carolina during the Vietnam War. Phil was a member of the First Christian Church in Fairfield. Phil's passions were music and movies. He amassed a large collection of records, CDs, and DVDs. He was a trivia expert on bands, their members, and their songs, as well as movies and their casts. He also enjoyed collecting die-cast cars. Phil is survived by his wife Brenda of Fairfield, son Matthew, and wife Brandy Helm of Newburgh, Indiana, grandson Jackson Helm of Newburgh, Indiana, sister Mary Grace Sheffers of Woodstock, Illinois, nephews Mark Easley of Rockford, Illinois, and Chris and wife Jean Easley of Huntley, Illinois, niece Andrea Sheffers of Woodstock, Illinois, brother-in-law Jared and wife Tally Smith of Jeff, sisters-in-law Kim and significant other Robert Larner of Edinburgh, Scotland, and Peggy and husband Bob Lyons of Springfield, Illinois. Step-granddaughter Krista Stallings of Newburgh, Indiana, and step-great-granddaughter Brooklyn Stallings also survive. Phil was also preceded in death by his parents, paternal grandparents J.T. and Mary Jane Helm, maternal grandparents Richland and Ma Grace Thompson, nephew David Brian Easley, and parents-in-law Charles and Dorothy Smith. Per Phil's wishes, his body will be cremated at a graveside memorial service set for Friday at 2 at Maple Hill Cemetery in Fairfield. Friends and family are asked to go directly to the cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Cancer Care Specialists of Illinois for their Fairfield Clinic or the Wayne County Humane Society. They'll be accepted at Johnson Devon Funeral Home in Fairfield. 94-year-old Robert M. Russell of Mill Shoals passed away at 2:10 a.m. on Thursday at Wabash Senior Living in Carmine. He was born December 1st of 1929 in Evansville, Indiana, to Bernice M. and Daisy Merritt Russell. He had a special companion, Mary Voppel, for over 25 years. Bob was a veteran of the U.S. Army Air Corps. He was also an area manager for an offshore drilling company, traveling all over the world with his job. The one thing that Bob loved to do was ballroom dancing. He was taught by Arthur Murray and then later worked with him in California, teaching others to dance. He and Mary loved to dance, not only in Illinois but also in Florida, where he spent 6 months out of the year. In April of 2022, Bob was privileged to take an honor flight to Washington, D.C., for which he enjoyed very much. Survivors include his son Robert Russell Jr. of Fort Pierce, Florida, 2 grandchildren, and his sister Margaret Bushery of Mill Shoals, along with several nieces and nephews. He's also survived by Mary's sons, Gary and wife Barb Voppel, Steve Voppel, and Kelly and wife Tanya Voppel, her daughter Debbie and husband Bill South, and several other grandchildren and great-grandchildren. He was preceded in death by his parents, his companion Mary Voppel, his son Steve Russell, and a brother Donnie Russell. Funeral services for Bob Russell will be at 12 noon tomorrow at Johnson Devon Funeral Home in Fairfield with burial in Shrewsbury Cemetery in Mill Shoals. Military rights will be provided by Anthony Wayne, Post 176 of the American Legion, and Wayne County Post 4535 of the VFW. Visitation will be from 10 a.m. until service time at the funeral home. Memorial donations may be made to Mill Shoals Baptist Church and will be accepted at Johnson Devon Funeral Home in Fairfield. Johnson Devon Funeral Home in Fairfield is assisting the family with arrangements. Shirley Ann Pilcher, 85 of Fairfield, passed away at 4 a.m. on Wednesday at Sisney Rehabilitation and Healthcare. She was born August 21st of 1938 in Wayne County to William P. and Ruby Grubb McNeely. On October 25th of 1956, she married the love of her life, Louis Pilcher, who preceded her in death in 2014. Shirley was a member of the First Baptist Church in Fairfield, loved her friends, family, and the Lord, and was always trying to take care of everyone around her. Survivors include 2 sons, Terry and wife Stacy Pilcher of Jeff, and Randy Pilcher of Fairfield, a grandson, Aaron Ray Pilcher, a great-grandson, Maxton Pilcher, and a brother, Richard, and wife, Anita McNeely of Jeff. She was preceded in death by her parents, her husband, Louis, a grandson, Gregory Pilcher, and two brothers, Gaylord McNeely and Clifford McNeely. Graveside services for Shirley Pilcher are at 10 this morning at Maple Hill Cemetery in Fairfield. Friends and family are asked to go directly to the cemetery. Memorial donations may be made to the First Baptist Church and will be accepted at the service or at the Johnson Devon Funeral Home at Fairfield. Johnson Devon Funeral Home at Fairfield is assisting the family with arrangements. 76-year-old Richard Lloyd Parker of Sisney passed away at 9:47 a.m. on Saturday, May 25th at St. Vincent Hospital, Evansville. Richard was born November 23rd of 1947 in St. Louis, Missouri, to Richard D. Dick and Mary Jeanette Norman Parker. His mother was the oldest first-time mother at Barnes Jewish Hospital at the time, being 39 years of age on his birth. On July 3rd of 1977, he married the love of his life, Peggy I. Atterbury Parker. Rick graduated from Harrisburg High School in the class of 1966, and after high school attended the University of Missouri in Rolla, graduating in 1971 with a physics degree. Rick came back to Harrisburg and worked in the family business, Lloyd L. Parker Furniture and Piano Store. His grandfather had started the business in 1914, and for the last 10 years before the business closed in 1988, Rick was the owner. He was also a member of the Harrisburg Elks Lodge BPOB number 1058 for over 50 years. Survivors include his wife Peggy Parker of Sisney, two sons Lloyd L. and wife Stacia Parker of Harrisburg, Logan and wife Angie Parker of Flora, Lindsay and husband Lance Inslee of Sisney, and 8 grandchildren, Jackson and Luca Parker, Mason Lothar, Caden Parker, as well as Kate Parker, Savannah, and Anna Beth Inslee. He was preceded in death by his parents and grandparents. The body of Richard L. Parker has been cremated, and a memorial service will be held on Saturday at 11:30 a.m. at the Johnson Devon Funeral Home in Fairfield. A visitation will be from 10 a.m. until service time, with burial at a later date at the Sunset Lawn Cemetery in Harrisburg. Memorial donations may be made to Hope Ministries in Jeff and will be accepted at the Johnson Devon Funeral Home in Fairfield. Johnson Devon Funeral Home in Fairfield is assisting the family with arrangements. We'll take a look at community calendar notes next. This is Wayne County Now.
No time to run to the bank? No problem. People's National Bank makes banking easy and convenient with PNB To Go mobile banking. PNB To Go allows you to deposit checks, pay bills, transfer money between accounts, view your statements, turn your debit card off and on, and much more, all on your smartphone. It truly is banking at your fingertips with PNB To Go mobile banking. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Dive into summer with the latest styles at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. From top to bottom, Carnaby Square has everything you need to embrace the season in style with brands like Charlie B, Multiples, Jess and Jane, Lucky Bird, and Tribal in sizes from small to extra, extra large. Plus, Carnaby Square carries the largest selection of Brighton purses, jewelry, and accessories around. Carnaby Square, the fashion leader in Southern Illinois, located at 115 East Main Street in Fairfield, making you look great since 1980.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Time now for Community Calendar Notes, presented by Carnaby Square, Southern Illinois' fashion leader. Learn more at carnabysquare.com. Follow Carnaby Square on Facebook and Instagram. Taking a look at the community calendar, the summer reading program continues. Actually, signups have just now ended, but several things going on at the library as well. This Wednesday will be the first Wednesday morning activity session of the summer at the Fairfield Public Library. And providing entertainment this time around will be Josh Livesay. He will be sharing music with the kiddos. That is set for a 10 a.m. activity time on Wednesday at the Fairfield Public Library. And if the kiddos enjoy Mr. Livesay on Wednesday, they can enjoy him again Thursday with the City Band Concert. The next City Band Concert is coming up this Thursday at 7 p.m. on the courthouse lawn at the Wayne County Courthouse. Concerts are free and open to the public. If you have a community calendar note you want to send it to us at news@mywaynecountynow.com. You can also send a submission form at mywaynecountynow.com. You can text us at 618-737-9996 or send us a message on our Facebook page, Wayne County Now on Facebook. We'll take a look at sports coming up in just a moment. This is Wayne County Now.
Whatever your project might be, Gibbs Excavating and Land Management, LLC has the right tool and the expertise to get the job done right. The crew at Gibbs Excavating and Land Management can handle any job from stump grinding or forestry mulching, driveway repair, concrete demo and rock work to dirt and auger work, trenching, and even garden tilling. Call 618-516-1462 or email Austin at austingibbs70@yahoo.com to schedule your free estimate today.
There's nothing like getting together with old friends for a great visit in a nice, relaxing atmosphere. That's what you get at All-Star Package at 100 North Milner Street in Sisney. Besides being the place for packaged liquor, beer, and wine in the Sisney area, it's also the place to stop in after work, watch the game, or just meet friends to catch up. You can also try your hand at the slot machines in their video gaming room. Open 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sunday. That's All-Star Package in Sisney.
Time now for a look at sports on Wayne County Now. Let's start off with the Major League Baseball action that took place on Sunday. It was Minnesota over Houston 4-3. Took 10 innings for Boston to be doubled up by Detroit 8-4. It was Detroit over Boston 8-4. Tampa Bay over Baltimore 4-3. Atlanta defeats Oakland 3-1. Toronto squeaks past Pittsburgh 5-4. Washington over Cleveland 5-2. Arizona over the New York Mets 5-4. Texas blanks Miami 6-0. Kansas City over San Diego 4-3. Milwaukee doubling up the Chicago White Sox 6-3. Cincinnati over Chicago Cubs 5-2 at Wrigley as the Reds take 2 of 3 in that series. Yankees over the Giants 7-5. The LA Dodgers blank Colorado 4-0. It was Seattle over the LA Angels 5-1. And it took 10 innings on Sunday Night Baseball for the Cardinals to top the Phillies 5-4 at Citizens Bank Park. In the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, it is set for the Stanley Cup Finals now, as Edmonton takes the West Conference Finals, knocking off Dallas 2-1 last night and winning that series 4-2. First game of the Stanley Cup Finals is set for June the 8th. It is going to be a matchup between Edmonton and Florida for the Stanley Cup playoffs. Taking a look now at college baseball playoff action. Tennessee knocked off Southern Miss 12-3. Kentucky blanked Indiana State 5-0. It was Texas A&M over Louisiana 9-4. LSU knocks off North Carolina 8-4. In elimination action, it was Southeast Missouri State knocking off Arkansas 6-3. Clemson over Coastal Carolina 12-5. Georgia over Georgia Tech 8-6. It was Florida State over UCF 12-4. Oklahoma over Duke 4-3. Then Oklahoma knocked off UConn 6-4. NC State over James Madison 5-3. Florida over Oklahoma State 5-2. It was Virginia over Mississippi State 9-2. UC Santa Barbara over San Diego 4-2. Then UC Santa Barbara gets shut out by Oregon 3-0. East Carolina over Virginia Commonwealth 10-7. And then East Carolina turned around and knocked off Evansville 19-6. James Madison shuts out South Carolina 2-0. Mississippi State over St. John's 13-5. LSU over Wofford 13-6. It was UNC Wilmington falling to Georgia Tech 3-1. Coastal Carolina over High Point 6-5. It was Indiana State downing Illinois 13-2, ending the Illini baseball season. UCF over Stetson 5-2. Southern Miss routs Indiana 15-3. Florida over Nebraska 17-11. Louisiana over Texas 10-2. UC Irvine over Tulane 17-7. It was Grand Canyon over Dallas Baptist 12-10. Kansas State over Southeast Missouri State 7-2. 10-6 win for West Virginia over Grand Canyon as the Antelopes see their season coming to an end. And Oregon State knocks off UC Irvine 6-4. That has been a look at sports for your Monday. Time now for today's History and the Mystery on Wayne County Now. And with that history in the mystery, we bring you Dave Land to deliver today's History in the Mystery.
History, a bit of a mystery. I'm Dave Land. Does anyone remember the human fly? One of the most unusual events in Fairfield's history surely has to be the day the human fly tried to scale the front of the Wayne County Courthouse. It was in the early 1940s, and the young man actually made money with his sideshow antics of climbing buildings. Unfortunately, as the daredevil climbed up the courthouse, he slipped on the section of wood louvers above the brick and fell. To the shock of the crowd, he was seriously injured. He was moved to a room at the Brown Hotel just 1 block from the courthouse and remained there for several weeks on the brink of death. Once it was determined that he might recover and was able to be moved, his cot was loaded on the train and the banged-up human fly was taken to the Flora area to the home of relatives. Many local people assumed he died from the injuries, but years later, a chance meeting in Flora confirmed he had survived his Wayne County Courthouse fall. He stated that he had gotten out of the human fly business permanently after his disastrous stunt in Fairfield.
That might have been a good idea for the human fly, to say the least. As it's time now to take a look at lunch menus. Let's check the menu out at New Beginnings today. We do have that menu. Today's menu at New Beginnings for breakfast, it is cereal bar, cheese stick, juice, and milk. For lunch today, chicken strips, raw vegetables, bread, fruit, and milk. That is on the menu. For those that are going to New Beginnings Day Camp, or to the Kids in Motion Day Camp at New Beginnings Church. I'll get it right there. Now to Fairfield Memorial Hospital. Today's daily specialty breakfast item, scones for $1.50 today at the hospital. For lunch, it's barbecue pork on a bun or popcorn shrimp. Side options are french fries, beets or carrots. Chicken enchilada soup, your soup of the day. Tuna salad, your sandwich of the day. Frosted brownie for dessert. Dinner this evening is carved turkey or hamburger on a bun. Side options are yams, potato salad, pasta salad. Winter blend vegetables and fries. And dessert this evening is fruit salad over at Fairfield Memorial Hospital. Taking a look to see if they've loaded the menu now over at the Wayne County Senior Center. And it looks like it has not been loaded yet for the month of June. So once that is loaded, we will bring that menu to you. But right now, I guess what I can tell you is Cook's Surprise. If you have a menu, you can send it to us, news@mywaynecountynow.com. We'll work on getting it on for you as well. As we'll have another check of news this evening around 6 on Wayne County Now. I'm Dustin Fuller.